I'm actually running my test things inside Docker. I have a Docker image that runs dnxmon for me, and I map my project folders into the Docker container as mounted volumes, because you can do that, and run dnxmon inside the Docker container, and then when I change the code on my machine inside the Docker container, dnxmon restarts it and everything keeps going. Okay? But what I don't want to happen is every time I want to start a debug session, I run docker compose, and it runs through this whole process of going off to NuGet and restoring all these packages, because, oh my god, it takes forever. So, instead of doing that, do you remember earlier on I said about just creating a project.json with all the files in it, and then doing a do restore once and going to sleep, and then when I get up in the morning it's all on the cache? Well, you can do that in Docker as well. I can basically say, okay, so from that Microsoft/ASP.NET base image, I've created a project.json which has got all the packages that I need for this project. I just generally copy it out of the MVC generated application and add a couple of things that I know I'm going to need into it. Then jump into that work directory and run do restore, and then I can do a Docker build on this, and after doing the restore, it creates a persistent copy of that image. And then I can base my applications Docker files on local/ASP.NET, and it skips that whole restore step because it's already got them in the cache. So this is just ridiculous. That's never going to finish before the end of the talk. Let's do Docker PS quickly. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to here, and I'm going to change this Docker file here to point at local/ASP.NET.